Hi, my name is Peter and we're here at Live Outside, and this is our waterfront on the Muskoka River. It's early spring and we're getting out on our board. Maybe this video is about your first time on a board. So here today we've got a starboard IGO, and what do we need to know when we first get out for the first time? Well, we are early season, so today I am wearing a life jacket. We do recommend that you find a life jacket like this Austral that's nice and low profile and allows you a large range of motion. These low around the waist models are very comfortable to paddle in and highly recommended if you're getting out on the water when it's still cool. Now you can use in the summer an inflatable life vest, but we always recommend the leash, and that's one thing you're going to start off with. Most of our boards are going to come with a leash that's attached to the back, and of course the benefit of having a leash on your board is that if you are to fall off, you're attached to a large buoyancy aid, almost better than a life jacket. So if you're a strong swimmer and the conditions dictate that you don't wear a life jacket, well, you can have it on the bow, but we do recommend one or the other. So whatever, choose whichever leg. I am a regular footed skateboarder or snowboarder, so if you know whether you're regular or goofy, you might prefer one or the other. If I do a pivot turn, I like to bring my right foot back, so I'm always going to put my leash on that leg that's going to go to the back. I'm going to start off with the paddle and sizing. So some paddles like this starboard will actually tell you, if you're 6'3" like myself, exactly how much, but I tend to run my paddle with just a slight bend to my elbow. This is also going to depend on the board and the thickness of the board. So your first time out of the water, you can see I've positioned the board here so the fin sticks out over the side of the dock. You don't want to lay your board out on the dock with the fin down, so just hang it over the edge. You can grab that handle, place the board into the water along the side of the dock. You can place your paddle crosswise, so that's going to give you more stability here, and just bring a knee over, and you can see your position is going to be right where the grab handle. The grab handle is centered between the nose of the board and the tail of the board, and that's where the central balance point. Now, if you have a four-legged companion like Cooper, he is going to represent 40 more pounds of weight. So while I would normally paddle with my feet on either side of where that grab handle is, because he wants to be on the front of the board, I'm going to have to shift my weight back to accommodate for him. So, okay, buddy. So from this position, this is where you're going to get your balance. So raise your body up and just feel what that board's going to feel like rocking from placing the weight on one knee to the other, and you'll feel that as you lean over, try not to lean your upper body. You always want to keep your upper body straight and tilt with your hips, but you can feel that that board, while it might have an initial tippiness to it, does have really good secondary stability. So once you push off from the dock, you can use that paddle across your board again, and your two hands, and you're just going to bring one foot and then the other forward, and then just get up in that standing position. Now I'm going to just shift my feet back for him. And Cooper, can you bring your hands forward, please? There we go, bud. All right. And the paddle stroke, you want to start your paddle stroke as far forward. You see that my upper hand elbow is bent, my lower arm is straight. I place it into the water, and I'm going to use my upper body like a lever to push that back. Now, one thing you'll notice with the stroke is if you want the board to go straight, is to keep your paddle straight up and down. So during the stroke, you'll notice that my paddle is very, very straight. And soon you'll learn that you can paddle on one side for about 10 to 15 strokes before you have to shift. But if you want the most physical benefit from paddleboarding, you're going to want to use those larger muscles, your upper body, as that lever, and that's going to give you the most forward with the least amount of effort. Right, Phil? If you want to learn these and many more skills, visit us at liveoutside.ca or come to our waterfront, book a program, and we'll teach you to paddle on.